You're watching Two Button Crew.
Go power up, dudes! Yeah!
Yeah! I'm Scott, and I'm powered up.
And I am Simeon, and I'm powered up too.
I thought you were going to say, and I'm a dude.
I am a dude. Are you a dude? Yes. You're all dudes.
Today we are going to be talking about Nintendo news, and we've been gone for 2 weeks, so it's built up.
Yes.
And it's not just, ooh, Switch is selling well. Got some cool stuff to talk about. Yes. Turn off the TV so it doesn't distract Simeon, right?
So it doesn't distract Simeon.
Because you'd just be looking at the blank home screen. So there's a couple games that have the same kind of news, and that is Breath of the Wild and ARMS. Spoilers.
They're both finishing, right?
Yes.
The DLC is ending.
Mm-hmm. Now, Zelda was our first... Breath of the Wild, I should say, was our first Zelda game with DLC. And I think Nintendo did a good job because people are actually disappointed that there's not going to be more.
I think this is a good time, though, to be wrapping up DLC for things because, especially when they're going to start charging for online service, which they still haven't talked about, have they?
Charging for online service, no, we don't know what
That's
all
right.
that entails.
I see.
So, I have not yet played through the DLC, and that's not a fault of the DLC. I should say I did the first one, the Master Trials, but there's still more shrines and stuff I can do in the Champion's Ballad, and I still need to get that Master Cycle. But I keep getting pulled away from Zelda, because it's such a good long game that I keep playing it until other stuff comes out, and then I just have to move on, but I can always come back to Zelda.
That's right. This is not a game that you necessarily have to be like, oh, I gotta complete all of it before the end of the year. You know, we're going to be enjoying this game for years to come. At least we should be.
Glenn asks, we're not counting Hyrule Warriors for Zelda games with DLC?
No.
No. Nobody
Nobody counts Hyrule Warriors for anything.
I
mean, that's a fun game.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Now, you are our ARMS resident expert, right, Simeon?
No.
But you have it.
I do have it.
And version 5 is the last major update. So they are planning on continuing to, what do you say, in fighting games? The little balance patches.
Yes.
But this evil lady was added, and that's it for characters. So I think, what was it, 5 characters that was added overall?
At least,
we got Spring-O-Tron, Lollipop, the whatever that Max Brass, and this new lady,
and the Mayan warrior dude.
Yes, Misango. The
probably more Aztec, but
my Aztec Shulk.
Yes.
Paul says, I got Twitch up and running on my TV through a Fire Stick app. I'll keep YouTube on the laptop for comments. So he can still comment to us.
Nice.
Aw, we love that guy.
Yes, we do.
So some of those ARMS characters you get just by turning on the game, and others you have to unlock, I believe.
Really?
Yeah, because otherwise, wouldn't you have more to select from? I know you got Mayan Shulk, but...
I think that there are a couple that I need to unlock. But yeah, I got Spring-O-Tron or whatever his name is. As well, and then possibly also Max Brass, but I don't think I have Lollipop.
Okay, we should get those. ARMS is a good game.
ARMS is a good game. I haven't had the chance to fully get into it with SteamWorld Heist.
Yeah,
taking away so much time, but definitely be spending a lot of time in this game in the new year.
Good amount of updates for free. I mean, can't complain. Thank you, ARMS developers. Now, in a surprise to everybody, it's kind of like secret to everybody, but...
Yeah, but it's not a secret because they announced it.
Yes, Nintendo Power is back.
As a podcast.
Yes. With Chris Slate, who was like the editor-in-chief of Nintendo Power, at least after Future bought Nintendo Power. But yeah, he's hosting. He's got Damon Baker on there. He's got people from Nintendo Minute, that YouTube channel. And he has actual Japanese men. I mean, developers of like Breath of the Wild that he interviewed and stuff like that.
That's great.
So, yeah. And they're like, let us know how it is. Let us know what you want us to do. We're not sure how often it's going to be coming out. Which is so weird for Nintendo to be asking for feedback and be saying, like, we don't know what we're going to do with this.
Well, now's the time to respond and to let them know we love Nintendo Power.
We want it every day, daily podcasts. No, but the first episode was really good. It was like half kind of talking about 2017, which is appropriate. Lots of gaming outlets are doing that, but this is straight from the source, so it was interesting to get their take on the Switch's success. And then it was half talking about Breath of the Wild with developers and the director. So, yeah, they have access to a lot of people that we don't. So it'll be really cool to see that.
Get some more interviews in there.
Yeah. So I'll show you. I got it here on my podcast app. I am subscribed, and it looks like this. Nintendo Power. Pretty retro.
It's got, that same old 80s logo.
Yep. And it was
great.
An hour and 10 minute episode that came out on December 20th. So I'm subscribed and eagerly waiting for more.
What you waiting for?
Yes. A lot of people wanted Jose Otero to host it because he's a good podcaster from formerly IGN. So hopefully he'll make an appearance on there at some point.
That's true. He does work for Nintendo now.
Yeah.
So look for him.
You remember Davide Soliani, Simeon?
Sounds familiar.
Ubisoft?
Yes.
Don't cry.
Yes,
Ubisoft,
don't cry, man. Yes.
Well, apparently he's been a Nintendo fan for a long time because he created a Wind Waker GBA port.
That is so crazy.
Yeah, and he just did it. It was like, this self-initiated project, and of course it was just like a small area that he had running, but it said he almost proposed it to his director. Got it running nicely, and let's take a little closer look at that.
That's crazy.
There's him with
Love
Miyamoto.
that.
Yeah. Is it going to let us blow up this picture? I suppose not.
No.
But it looks good, doesn't it?
It does.
It's for a Game Boy Advance game?
Yeah. Oh, it would.
Hey, enlarged.
Not. This is like, when Facebook had it where you click on the picture and it actually got smaller.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Get rid of that crap.
Glenn says, hooray for Homebrew, and Canada Jeff says, streaming from OBS. You bet we are, sir.
Yes, we are.
Thank you for watching from Periscope. And it's nice to see someone actually
commenting from Periscope instead of random, greetings.
Yeah. We basically get spam from Periscope viewers, so it's nice to see an actual Canadian Jeff.
Thank you, Canadian Jeff, for joining us today.
Welcome to the crew, sir. We're just talking about Nintendo news right now. And, Simeon, I know that you were team hype for Pokemon Go, and I was not.
Yes.
So you can be hype about this, too.
AR Plus.
Plus.
What exactly does that mean? They're not going to tell us, are they?
They are. It's kind of limited, though. You're not going to be able to use it with the phone that you have.
Oh, sure.
So I'm sorry, sir.
Care.
It is only for iPhones, and it is for models that are 6S and newer. You have to be running OS 11. I actually have a phone that would do this, but I haven't updated to iOS 11 because it's kind of a trash pile.
I see.
Anyway, what they are doing with newer iPhones is more augmented reality stuff, and this is a good implementation of it. Basically, AR Plus is going to fix the Pokemon into space in the real world. So when you walk toward it, it's anchored to the ground. You can get closer. You can view it from behind. You can, its actual size makes sense in real life, or if it's an Onyx, you'll have to look up it and stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted. That is really what I wanted.
And it's great. I mean, I'm glad they did that because yes. Canada Jeff says, where else are you streaming? Periscope is low quality. You can hop onto YouTube, Twitch, and Mixer. We recommend YouTube because that's our home.
Yes.
So
if you go on YouTube, you're going to catch everything that we do.
Yeah.
Pretty much except for the blog and the podcast.
Yep. So in Pokemon Go with AR Kit Plus, I'm glad they did that because I mean, I switched augmented reality off. Pokemon Go was a battery hog as it was. Or I could be speaking in present tense because I know some people still play it. But it was like, okay, they're overlaying a Pokemon and it's no matter where I look, there it is and stuff. But this will make it more realistic, and it's, again, fulfilling those dreams that Pokemon are in real life.
Yes. All the time more realistic. And I am not playing Pokemon Go anymore. I mean, a lot of that is the quality that I'm going to get on my phone, how long it takes to load, how sluggish it is.
Yeah.
But I'm still kind of team hype for Pokemon Go. It's cool. It's so cool. Like, just the idea is so cool. Why can't we just be excited for the idea's sake? At least that's the way I look at it. We have, third generation of Pokemon already?
I believe so. So what you just said was you're not playing it, and you're kind of team hype.
Yes.
I like the commitment.
Yes. I gotta have that kind of commitment.
Okay, and our last story is Amazon adds placeholder for 18 Switch games. This is what it looks like. Well, let's just actually take the link because that way we can see it up close and personal. Of course, this was just the source. So, for an example of a listing, you go here. It's got... Uh-oh! They got in trouble. So...
Somebody's trying to be sneaky and they found out.
Yep, page not found.
But
hey, it's Bowser! What a coincidence. Hey, we know Bowser. He doesn't look anything like that.
No, we know a
dog.
Precious little doggy named Bowser.
Well, apparently they have been removed, but yeah, I was looking at these earlier today, and they were placeholder Switch games, which leads me to believe a Nintendo Direct is imminent. Like, these things are going to go up for pre-order, and they were all a range of prices. It was like
really?
$40, many $60 games, like you would expect, but some that went up to $100, like a collector's edition is coming out for something.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, these all aren't first party, but yeah, I think we will be hearing about these.
I think so too.
Yep. Canada Jeff says, I have an SNES Classic. I know it's the same hardware as the NES Classic with a different case.
Yes. that is true. But hey, with the SNES Classic, at least they came out with a better controller.
Yep.
I guess, with more buttons on it.
MacTX has a funny observation. He says, it's a good thing Scott isn't into Pokemon Go. That way he could keep Simeon from walking into traffic or falling off a cliff. Win.
Occasionally that is needed. Occasionally I do need a little nudge in one direction or another.
They warned you with the Gyarados splash screen. Be aware of your surroundings.
That's true.
It's funny that never mind.
But
it's funny that they were like, beware of your surroundings, and they illustrated that with the Gyarados, when the Gyarados is the fake thing that you're not supposed to be distracted by, and you're supposed to watch out for real life things like ditches.
You know what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
It's as if you were in the Pokemon world and you were... Well, what it does show is that he's looking at his phone and not looking at the Gyarados.
Yes.
So you should be looking at the Pokemon and not your... I don't know. Yeah, you're right. That is weird.
Glenn says, if a Nintendo Direct is imminent, does that mean a TBC Direct is as well?
Very possibly.
Yes, I think that's a good idea, especially because nobody's audio can get mysteriously deleted doing a TBC Direct.
That is true.
Yep, and if you're new with us, that's when we will go live like this, but just no segments, just a talk show format. It's kind of like a live podcast where, like, if big news comes out and we just don't want to wait for the next show or live show, we will burst in with the TBC Direct. And, I mean, January Nintendo Direct... Of course, obviously, we're out of stuff. We've made it to the end of the year. We need some release dates. We need some announcements. So I look forward to talking about that in a news segment very soon. For now, thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of the crew.
Don't forget to comment. If you're watching us live, leave us some comments so that we can converse with you. And if you're watching this back, comment on what you thought about this last 2 weeks' news.
Yes. We'll see you for the next video.
Signing out.